Appreciate, much love. As you guys are being notified that Apostle Ela's live, thank you so much for chiming in and being a part of what we are doing here at Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm trying to get this light together. All right, but we appreciate each and every one of you guys for chiming in as you're being notified that we're live. My name is Apostle Ely. I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, hello to my madrina and my padrino, my brothers and sisters in E5. Boss Braids, what's up, baby? All right, good. Afternoon. Want to say hello to my brothers and sisters in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, Santeria, E5, as well as conjure, Obia work, any type of conjure and spirituality. Y'all know I teach universal laws, and I want you guys to know so much. I am so glad. Busy is a good thing if you're making money. You understand? Busy, you understand? Busy as a bee, as they used to say. And I want to say to each and every one of you guys, as you're being notified, what's up there, Monique 444, Mama Susan, Gemini in the house. We got and Danielle Gregory. What's up, my Aquarius from Alabama? What's up, Latadra in the house? Taurus, what it be? Appreciate each and every one of you guys. What's up there, Karen O'Brien? Good afternoon to you, my Gemini. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here with y'all, and I hope y'all glad to be here with me. I've been doing a lot of work, and I'm just excited for some of the things that Honolulu, Hawaii, how you doing? Welcome to my world. Aquarius from Honolulu. Got a few people from Honolulu that be chiming in. Thank you so much. Guys, if you have not gotten an opportunity to join my YouTube account, do so, sir and ma'am. Do yourself a major favor. And if you really love yourself, join my Patreon. You understand? But I really I am happy to each and every one of you guys that got an opportunity to join the GoFundMe for Minister Mario Brazo Forte. Thank you to those that have donated. Things are moving so swiftly, and we appreciate it. If you guys have not got a chance to go on there, I got videos out there, but make sure you get a chance to go out there and support his crowning. We appreciate that. What's up there, Chris, my Sagittarius from Philadelphia? Yes, I am. Let me tell y'all something. I love magic. I don't like it. I love magic. I adore spirituality. And I hope that in some way or somehow, as you guys have been following me or sharing information back and forth, that you are more dedicated to your spirituality than you have ever been, and that understanding how much reality can change if you understood and took some of the teaching. For a lot of you guys that do not realize that I use the Bible to teach a lot of Christians how that a lot of the things you demonize actually come out that's sitting right in your Bible. Okay, enjoy. Oh, thank you so much. You enjoyed the service yesterday. Yeah, and that was after we came from a ceremony. We didn't get home until about 5, maybe 5:30 in the morning. Went home, took a shower, cleaned up, and got right back at it. When it comes to spirituality, it is a lifestyle, y'all. It is not for the lazy. It's not for the faint at heart. But it is. I love it. I mean, it don't matter if it's voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Obia. It don't matter with me. As long as it's magic, I'm with it. All right, but we want to say to my Christian buddies, these are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. We also want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Let me tell y'all something. The wind was so high yesterday. We was at church. I've been in ceremony dealing with the ancestors. I've been dealing with Oya. Last night dealing with Centea. And the energy that was in the wind was so strong. What's up there, Ashay Gemini from Chicago? Welcome to my world, sweetheart. And the wind was so strong. Now, those that been in my church, now my front door, it ain't that strong. But the side door is like a heavy door. Do you not know that wind blew the door open twice? Like that is a very, like I have to, even a UPS driver, I have to push hard on that door to get that door open. Me and some of the saints were there after service, and we thought somebody actually came in the door because it slammed open. I'm like, dang, what is going on? But the wind was so strong. I said the spirits are just moving. So I want to say appreciate each and every one of you guys. Y'all know I always have supported them, and thank you so much. I am excited about his crowning. I'm excited about his experience. Like I've been in spirit magic all my life. That's all I ever know. But to watch him grow and develop and go through his processes in these ATRs, and how most people, when they go through certain things, they find themselves stepping back. No matter what he has to endure and the things that he's had to overcome, he has persevered and he has pushed through, and I just have so much mad respect for that. What's up, my Natasha Foster Aquarius from North Carolina? So that's why we're here today. He's at work today. I do have a question. That reflection off my glass. If you're able to. You have a question? What is your question, sweetie, before I get started? What is your question before I get started? What's up there, love? My Taurus. All right. That's that ox. Go ahead, ask your question real quick so we get started. But I want y'all to know that what's up there, Sheena Carter? All right, there, hey, handsome. Boy, Sagittarius, know they'll tell the truth. Praise Jehovah. Yes, the Elohim, the Yezerah. She making me talk about, I might speak in tongue in a minute. All right, Jasmine. Oh, what's up, Jasmine? Do you have to be initiated into the ATR? Now, let me say this. There are certain people out here. Now, to do magic, you do not have to practice. You do not, in order to work with your own energy, you don't have to be initiated in anything. That is your God-given right. That's honestly. In order to practice a said tradition, not only should you be initiated, but it should be in your ancestry. Because you should not be performing anything outside of your ancestors, because that's where your true strength is. That's where your protection is, outside of any of these things. So to tell somebody that but your ancestors will give you permission whether to be initiated into any of the ATRs. Yes. You're absolutely right. Glory to Yahshua, the black Jesus, the only and true living God of melanated people. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. What's up there, Trey? That's my eldest. Cancer in the house. And we got Sister Harriet. What's up there, Harriet? Capricorn in the house. So that's what that is. Okay? But I one thing that it doesn't matter what you practice. In my mind, it's more about your ancestry and what they're going to support. And that's what, if you're really learning magic and spirituality, that's something that you always want to be in alignment with your ancestors, because they're going to ride with you no matter what. You understand? That's above Orishas, the Loas and Kisi. All of these are outside other forces that you can get in alignment with, or other spirits, but never step past your ancestors. Voodoo. Like some people say voodoo, voodoo, depending on where you're from. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily get in arguments with people about terminology, because I understand universal laws, and I understand that vibration frequency is the most important thing out of any of the practice in order to manifest. So you got people that practice voodoo that they don't manifest. People practice Obia work, they don't manifest. So it is about your gift, your talent, your ability. What's up to Al Marie? Taurus in the house from Facebook. Bam. Now let's get with it. Now, a lot of people like to argue about technicality and miss out on the real thing. I want to share something today. I believe that what I'm going to teach today can actually make it through TikTok. But I want to talk to you guys why, when it talks about universal laws and understanding your energetic makeup and how you are comprised in your soul, why that is so important. Because if you are out here looking for people to be honest, upfront, truthful, that is something that you don't hardly ever find. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's money in people's ignorance. There's great wealth and success when people are ignorant or in the dark about knowledge, wisdom, understanding of any practice. When you have certain voids in your life, whether you're missing, you have your mother is not there, or your father's there now. They don't have to necessarily be deceased, or you don't have a very strong family bond. It is so easy to get into these ATRs and get so far off the path to now you fighting about your Mambo or your Hugon or your Bokor or your Tata, your Apostle, your Pastor. You'll be fighting their issues or fighting people that they don't like, and you were so far off in your own spiritual journey. So my thing that as a person that was born to do this, I always try to encourage people to build a relationship with their ancestors, whether they know them or not. Your ancestors are part of who you are, and depending on your background, depending on what your ancestor did, is what type of magic you're gonna do. If you have a certain trifling ancestry, you're gonna do a lot of dirt work, because that's the type of ancestors you got. You know, people try to you can change things in your ancestry by starting with you, but if you're gonna work any form of magic, I would encourage you to spend time learning your ancestors, especially people that had a bond with you, not just any ancestors, but people that actually cared about you and wanted to see well of you. Those are the type of spirits that you spend time with and work with. But understand, you don't pick and choose. You bring all of their energy in, the good, the bad, and the indifferent. All right? What's up there, Sister Brick House? I seen Sister Brick House yesterday. She still got a brick house. She better praise Jehovah. She better praise Elohim. She better thank God, the mighty mother of all universes. You understand? God gave her that. Praise Jehovah. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, y'all, what's up there, my Gemini from South Africa? Got to be more careful. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. But let me tell y'all something, huh? Sister Angie came into there, and the property appraiser said, bingo. Yes, sir. I want to talk to you guys about the illusion of powerful, okay? The illusion of powerful. And why do we want to talk about this today? Because when you get into the ATR and you get into a lot of the practices, I try to educate as much as possible, because I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt they don't know. I don't necessarily take it on that people are trying to be disrespectful, or people are trying to bring type of disrespect or you know, trying to diminish what we do in practice. I don't just necessarily take that mindset with people. And due to Minister Mario sharing with me, everybody didn't grow up the way that I grew up or being exposed to the things that I grew up. So what my approach since then has been just talk to people as though they just do not know. That's right. Oh, yeah. My Medifoon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's my heteration. Sister Brickhouse said service was amazing. Thank you, baby. So this is why I'm doing this today, and I hope that I'm adopted. It's just going. No, adoption does not change your genealogy. Adoption, your genetics are all you need to practice magic. That's all you need. But I say that I don't before you even, because even with working with ancestors, still working with yourself, because you are your ancestors. But healing, especially when things have happened and you got questions and stuff, always go to your ancestors. Okay, now I want to talk about, my subject is the illusion of powerful. I'm going to first start with Proverbs 25 and 14. All right, Proverbs 25 and 14. It said, whosoever boasts himself of a false gift is like clouds and wind without rain. Now, first of all, let's say, I got you and oh yeah, all right now. That's right. Shake that volcanic. And actually, I got you, if you work with I got you, if that's your father or your Orisha that you work with, black obsidian. It is volcanically formed. That is a good crystal to work with if you are working with that particular Orisha. Okay? Let me go. So, oh, that's what I was saying. So, when you're dealing with people that are boasting themselves in a false gift. So, I'm going to explain this. First of all, illusion is a thing that is likely or a thing that is or likely to be wrongly perceived or interpreted by the senses. Y'all remember when I was teaching you guys about protecting your five senses, okay? Illusions are powerful. So these are the people that deceive your personal senses and make you feel that they are more powerful in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, Ajay, whatever it is, right? Now, I said on here, I wrote it down so I didn't want to forget. Protect your five senses by all means. Also, illusion is a deceptive appearance or an impression of a false idea or belief. When somebody teaches you lies about a person, place, or thing, they give you a false sense of a perception. Now, why is perception so important when it comes to any form of conjure? Because how you see a thing is how you perceive it, how you follow it, how you imagine it to be. That's why some people look at ATRs as demonic, because somebody has distorted ideas or perceptions upon the ATRs and what they really are for and how they are really utilized. Now, that's why it's important. It is also a false idea or belief. So the reason why I want to talk about clouds and winds without rain, because in the ATRs, we have people just like in the church. They can dress the part. They can dress the part. They can look like a preacher. They can look like a tata. They can look like a mumbo. They can look like a hugon. They can look like any of the ATRs, because just adorning yourself is just one aspect, okay? All you got to do is go on my website. I got plenty of things on my website. It's right in my bio. What's up, Shamari Cancer from Chicago? Now, when somebody wants to deceive you, that's even down to making you think they're doing better than what they're doing economically, or making you think they're more educated. That's why people get false degrees. People want promotion. Let me tell y'all something. Anything that exists, it exists for a reason. So all this talking about, oh, I don't hang around this person or that person. Listen. Illusions are a universal thing. When you're dealing with light energy, you're dealing with all types of illusions, okay? Only true light that does not change is darkness. This is not my subject matter, but ATR is an African traditional religion. And since all civilizations started in Africa, any form of magic that you practice come out of Africa. Just that simple. There's a glare on my electronics, so I can barely see. All right, so there is a monetary, there is an emotional, there is a mental reason why people deceive, why they walk in illusion, okay? Why they want you to perceive certain things in a certain type of way. Nobody goes out of their way to deceive you just to deceive you. Whether that is because they don't want you to know something about them, or if they don't want you to see them in a certain aspect. This is why people rent cars even though they ain't got a car. That's why people put on certain fashionable clothes to cast the appearance of more wealth than they really have, or more are having it together more than what they have. So it ain't just about conjure, it's everyday life, okay? Much love to you as well, darling. So illusions of being powerful. Why do people want you to perceive in the ATR that they are powerful? Well, some people want to be looked up to. Some people want money. Some men or women want to be desired, because in most people's eyes, most people want to be around powerful people. So there's a personal interest in people creating an illusion of being powerful. No, you know what? When they say that's not Beyonce, it's Oya the Risha, but it does look like Beyonce. It really does. At first, I thought a couple of times I was online, somebody said I thought they were being funny, but she does look like Beyonce, but it's not Beyonce. But welcome, Jigga. All right. So when you are growing into the ATRs, I want you to know why people first go out. They got a lot of See, I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm naturally loud. But a lot of times, even people's tone that they take, or sometimes people show you some of the things that they work with that they know based off of television that people are afraid of. And so you have this mindset that this person is powerful because you've seen them with a skull, you've seen them with a bone, or you've seen them with certain spiritual artifacts. Does not mean that these people are powerful. Does not even mean that they're good at conjure. Does not mean that they are actually known by other powerful people as being a powerful mystic, or Ajay, or shaman, or whatever other ATR titles that we carry, okay? The perception is to deceive, okay? Now, because this is important, and I want y'all to really think about this. Sometimes when you have had someone to work on you, I am loud to Apostle. They tell me to use my inside voice. Even my inside voice is loud. My son, I said, I cannot whisper. Now, and the opposite of Gemini is Sagittarius. So I want to talk about this because this is important, because some of you guys may be in a situation that people have worked on you and you really thought the reason why it affected you so so much is because they were a powerful conjurer or they were so powerful in witchcraft. I'm just using terms y'all use. They did hoodoo on me. They did voodoo on me. Let me explain something to y'all. The reason why certain people have the illusion of powerful is because either your neglect of your self-maintenance will make them think that, what's up that Madam Oshun, loving all the good teaching, doctrine you teach. All right, there go my Sagittarius. Let me tell y'all something. There are people that are perceived to be powerful because you did not do your personal maintenance or your spiritual hygiene. So it looks like the evil eye that they're throwing at you, they've been throwing at you for a long time. But the reason why it's affecting you because you don't do your spiritual hygiene. It doesn't have nothing to do with your ATR or what you practice. Everybody has energy. If you are human, you got a spirit, you carry energy. You have an electric magnetic field. So you can disperse that energy at will. You understand? And if somebody's not cleaning themselves or keeping up on themselves, then you can be perceived as being powerful because of the fact of their lack of neglect of taking care of their spiritual well-being. Then another thing that deceives people and creates illusions of powerful is when you have family members that are doing conjure on you. Let me explain this, y'all. Every ATR teaches you about ancestry, right? Because your bloodline, your genetics is connected to you, right? The same thing goes when somebody of your spirit, of your family that is naturally connected to you, energetically connected to you, they can appear powerful because most of us do not have our guards up when it comes to family. I'm going to say this again. When you have been attacked by family members that you never mentally could even perceive that they were even, number one, practicing any type of magical art. Number two, that they would even perceive you as a threat or somebody to hurt. And number three, that why would you be protecting yourself from family, okay? That particular family member, mama, daddy, brother, sister, cousin, whatever, will be perceived as powerful in that particular conjure by you or the people that see the effects. When the truth is, because you never had your guards up on family, they sucker punch you. Okay? You can receive a powerful hit from somebody if you're not even expecting it to even come from them. So I want to kind of demystify certain people as being powerful. They may know some stuff, but that don't mean they're powerful. Okay? Being powerful is a whole nother bracket. I want you to understand that is an illusion, and because you did not think that mama, daddy, brother, sister, cousin would even do that to you, you don't have your guards up, okay? You took no precaution against family. This is why all ATR, they teach you do not do that against family. What's good? Oh, thank you so much. So, when you are in this, you need to understand that there are certain people that were allowed by you not putting up and not you, because everybody got five senses. You don't have to be a psychic or spiritual. You have a spirit inside you. They was warning you. You just did not take it. You did not perceive the threat. You did not perceive the situation, and you allowed this person into your energy. And so over a period of time, they have been able to affect you. And now you are dealing with the residual outflow of that negativity that they were directing towards you. Okay? Still don't mean that they're powerful. Okay? Now, also, another deception is illusion is a belief that spiritual energy cannot hurt you. I hear this so often, especially out of the Christian church. People telling people, oh, if you don't believe in it, it don't work. You don't have to believe in gravity, but try jumping a bridge. Try jumping off of a roof. Like, some of you all don't understand that there are certain things that exist in the universe, and certain people tapped in, they don't necessarily need your belief. Okay? Now, if I was trying to help you, I need your belief because I have to have the assistance or the permission from you to help you. I cannot just, even if I'm trying to bless your life, I still need your permission. But if somebody's trying to hurt you, it's about their will over your life. So they don't need your permission because they are trying to influence your life by their own particular energy, okay? So y'all need to understand that. Believing in an idea that because you don't believe something exists or something is real, that you are protected from it, that's not true. That's just simply not true. And just because you believe that voodoo is powerful and conjure is powerful and root work is powerful doesn't mean that the person that's working on you is powerful. Because you can believe in something, but that because it does work doesn't mean that person is good at it. Because some of y'all give people more power than they actually got. Because you know that root work is real. Because you know that conjure is real. Because you know that the loas are real. The inkisi is real. And you know they're working with it. Don't still mean that they are powerful in that conjure. Yeah, they jump off the bridge. Both feet at the same time. So, clouds and winds without rain. These are the people that just have a form of godliness. These are the people that have the aesthetics of Orishas, the aesthetics of the Loas, the aesthetic. They know the structure, and now because you see the visual, now you believe at that point that these people are actually that powerful. And not all the time, guys, because everybody that's powerful don't walk around here with beads on. Everybody that's powerful don't practice voodoo. Everybody that's powerful don't practice obeah. Everybody that's powerful. There's powerful people that are just psychic. There are powerful people that are they just work with water. They just work with the ancestor. Everybody ain't the same. Well, I hear that all the time, and I see these same people circling back to me to take it off what they said was unreal. Exactly. But that's the cause. Everybody got to pay for their lesson. A lot of the things I'm trying to share is universal. It has nothing to do with my personal belief. What's up, Minister Mara, son of Achosi? It is about you understanding that there is an illusion of power. Medifune. Oh yeah, yes, baby. But the reason why I'm sharing it is because when you realize at that point, I'm going to show you why they're not powerful. Oh, let me finish this one. St. Jude, the first chapter, 12 through 13. Listen to this. It said, these are the spots in your feast of charity, when they feast with you, feeding themselves without fear. Clouds they are without water, carried about of wind, trees whose fruit wither, without fruit, twice dead, plucked up by the roots. Verse 13 said, raging waves of the sea, foaming out their own shame, wandering stars, in whom is reserved in the blackness of darkness forever. Now, why this is important? There are people out here just wandering around in voodoo. They just out here wandering around in cars. These people, one minute you see them in obeah. Hey, what's up? One minute you see them in hoodoo. One minute you see them in orishas. Like, all in the same 12 hours of the day. These people are not residing in any particular science. They are all over the place. They are wandering stars. When you're following with somebody, one minute they're saying this person great. Then they're saying that person is great. Then they're saying that the same person they said was great, they said they ain't hitting on 50 cents. Then they go over here and say this person is great. Then after 4 days, they say that person ain't great. Then they go over here, they say, oh my God, I have found my tribe. And next minute, ain't none of them right, ain't none of them good. These are some of the people that y'all be listening to. They are over the place. They are always spewing out shame. Let me explain it to you like this. Each one of these arts, that's why they call them arts, right? They are sciences that have to be perfected in an individual's life. And when you are, I have never given up what I learned in kindergarten. I have never given up what I learned in first grade, because every grade builds on itself. Somebody that is, listen, I don't have to get rid of what I learned in Christianity. I just need to put it in proper perspective. I don't have to get rid of what I learned in voodoo. I just have to put it in proper perspective. I don't have to get rid of anything that I learned. Everything fits in a certain category. I don't have to get rid of my salt to use my sugar. I don't have to get rid of my milk to utilize my sodas. If you have an understanding of the sciences, then it all applies where it is prospectively supposed to be applied. But what happens is you guys are watching somebody, they're all excited about being a witch. And now they're saying they ain't no longer a witch because that was a colonial term. Now they're Yami or they're a Mumbo or whatever. These people, they go from one terminology to the next terminology. That's what they do. And some of y'all think because they're doing it, they actually believe in it. Let me say it again. Just because you see somebody doing something does not mean they actually believe in it. They're only doing it because it's the new thing that they're excited about. I'm going to say it again. They create an illusion that they're so much about their Mumbo, they're so much about their Tata, their Hugon, their pastor, their apostle, until there are differences. How you so in love? All for 3 weeks, I was Superman. For 3 whole weeks, I was Superman in your life. Now I'm Clark Kent. Huh? Your Madrina was Wonder Woman. Oh my God, Wonder Woman. Now she Diana Prince. These are wandering stars. These people, they're not, they done been around so much till they can create the illusion that they are so committed and they just appreciate you so much. I know Madam Oshuna experienced it. Like, if you just listen to them and watch them for a little while, you would think that you're the best thing since sliced bread. And after a while, now you the molded bread. Huh? You are the inspired bread. They calling the people on you and saying that you're unfit to be open for business. The same people. Because they have no shame. There's no true dedication to themselves. So, and their ancestors, they will not be dedicated to any other person, place, or thing. I'm just trying to explain something to y'all. There's an illusion of powerfulness when you are ignorant. You can think somebody's so smart until you get educated. You can think somebody's so successful until you actually grow up. You can think somebody is that they are really powerful in their craft until you just get basic training. You ain't even in the deep stuff. Some people are vested in creating an illusion of being powerful because they know the benefits that come along when you are perceived. Just because somebody arguing and saying they want to fight don't mean they want to fight. People that can actually create an illusion that they want to fight you. Because they want other people to be perceived by other people that they're not afraid of you. But all the time they shaking in their boots. You understand? They'll tell you, they will talk in a way that you're like, oh my God, they really don't mind going head to head with Apostle Ely. But baby, behind closed doors, huh? But them knees are like a xylophone. Because they are more vested in the illusion or the perception of being powerful, being confident, being strong, but they're really not. So I want to get on here today because let me tell y'all something. What I mean by clouds and wind without rain. That is like having an ngongo without an mfumbe. That's like having a root without the conjure. That is like having the spell without the magic. That is like having the prayer without the relationship with God. There are people out here invested in creating this illusion that they are powerful and they are not afraid of nobody and that they know everything. And let me tell y'all something. As advanced as I am, I'm still learning. It's an evolution. But one thing I have that I'm very honest about my measure. And no, I would never tell somebody my measure, because if people know your measure, then they can size you up. That's a message right there. If you keep out there telling people your measure, they can size you up. And then they will operate around your measure if they can. That's what happened with some of these people. When people underestimate me, they don't realize they're well within my measure. I'm going to say that again. See, the illusion of powerful will stand as long as the powerful don't show up. See, the illusion of knowledge will stand until the knowledgeable show up. See, the illusion of wise and wisdom until you find out where they actually get it from. So you're not wise, you're just repeating what the wise man or wise woman said. You're not wise yourself. You just repeated or regurgitated the information that came out of the man or woman of knowledge. You yourself, ignorant. Huh? So you can ride in a Mercedes and it not be yours. Huh? You can ride a Mercedes that you didn't go to the car lot and got it. You actually got it out of somebody's yard and then have the illusion that you're successful. Huh? What's up, Calvina? In the house. Y'all hearing me? I'm talking about illusion and how you can wrongly perceive, and then you might be following somebody that is just as lost as you are. That they're trying to find their way just like you trying to find their way. There are people right now that got people thinking because they're siphoning. Let me say this. They're siphoning gas or fuel from real powerful people, and they're going around to other people that don't know them powerful people that exist, and they're regurgitating the information they got from the powerful. Because there are people on this app that they are very powerful in their conjure and their magic. They are, and there's, you understand? And then what other people that want to be powerful do is that they listen to the information coming from powerful people, and they try to put their own spin on it, and then they try to regurgitate it. And so you're thinking that they are the one, when the truth is, it's an illusion, baby. It's an illusion. What's up, that's Shamari? My cancer say, I am listening. So, how do you distinguish the illusion? Well, some of you, because of the people you hang around, you won't. Just being honest with you. Until you come across the true light, people that are true to who that, because a lot of times, even in Christianity, they tell you come as you are. But when you actually come as you are, then they got a problem with who you are. You understand? Like, why do you have a problem with people being authentic with themselves? That personality that you have is an illusion. The personality that I have is the real me. My children, my son is on here. My children never had to see a different person, a different way I talk, because I talk one way in the house, and then when I get in front of the church, no, the same dad he saw in the house was the same dad he saw behind the pulpit, the same dad he saw behind the UPS truck, the same dad he saw whooping his behind. It's the same person. I don't create the illusions. But people are vested in creating an illusion of powerful because they want to be perceived by your senses as powerful. You can know the truth, but not abide in it. See, that's my child right there. My son said, you can know the truth, but not abide in it. Which you would be perceived as a truthful person, but you yourself don't practice it. I remember my mom used to say, she a Virgo. She used to say, do as I say, not as I do. That's what she would tell me. I was like, you ain't doing it. She'll do as I say, not as I do. Grandma would tell her to do something. She'll turn around and tell me to do it. Oh, I couldn't take that. That, as a Sagittarius, just would drive me nuts. That is so phony. Then grandma say you did, and you talking about, yeah, you ain't do that. I did. But I couldn't say that because I got beat to sleep. But that's beside the point. So when I say illusion of powerful, let me tell y'all something. I watched a part of a race Olympic, right? And the guy got disqualified because he did what they call a false start, right? False gift, false start. Listen to this, y'all. So when I didn't realize it at the time, because now in the day they got cameras, so everything is so electronic, so they can catch stuff they couldn't catch back then. So he did a false start, and then they disqualified him. Okay, and I was like, man, this man trained all this long time. Why did they disqualify him? Just give him another chance to run, right? So the reason why they disqualify him because you're a professional. So, because when you running a race, every second counts, and that false start would give you an advantage on everybody else, and they can have that. See, sometimes you think people are more successful than they really are, and they had a false start in life. Somebody helping them do something that they ain't helping themselves. See, it can make them appear to be in a certain place. That's an illusion, baby, huh? That's an illusion. You can look more successful than you really are because you had a false start. Somebody else put you on game. Somebody else gave you a jump start. See, I came up with a lot of false starts. That made me feel like at that time I was grown enough to marry a woman that was 9 years older than me. I had a false start. It's a disqualifier. Sometimes things don't work out in your life because you got too many false starts. Some of you guys, somebody doing so, you out here talking about what you ain't got to take because you got a false start because somebody else backing you. Somebody else doing that for you. Somebody else bringing you through. Somebody else paying your way. Somebody else, and you got a false start. So when you get out here in the real world, you're going to have expectations that are what? False. It's going to have the illusion you more ready for life than you really are. They're going to have an illusion that you got a prayer life that you really don't have. Because you never had to actually wait on God to move because mom and daddy moved, or cousin or grandma, whoever. These are also true when it comes to spiritual things. Don't be out here giving an illusion you're powerful when you know you depending on your tata, your mambo, your hugon. See, I want y'all to know about Apostle Ely. My magic is sponsored by me and my ancestors. When my grandma was living and my mama would take care of me, oh, I had a lot of false starts. A lot of them. Oh, I thought I way more had it going on than I really did, huh? But when I had to start paying my own way, I found myself, I was up here, I found myself way down here. It's amazing when you get them false starts out the way and everybody got to start on the same level. See, this is why a lot of you guys be worried about white supremacy, all that. Listen, don't argue with people they disqualified already because you got a false start. I don't argue with people. I don't get into it with people. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't come from false start. So I know what a false start is. And it gives you a false sense of superiority. It gives you a false sense of togetherness, powerfulness that you got going on. Some of you guys, if it wasn't for your family or certain people stepping in, you done made so many mistakes. If you were as powerful as you claim you were, then you would not have to be going around sneaking attacks. See, I don't throw a rock and hide my hand. I'm always in the light. I might do dark work, but I be doing it in the light. I went to the cemetery today. I did it in the daytime. I conjure in the daytime. My neighbors out here, some of them, I do my work in the daytime. Yes, baby. And I really get down at night. If you think I'm wild in the daytime, you ought to see me if you do. Oh, honey, at night. Yeah, praise Jehovah. Now, when you think about this, and you think about your senses, why do Apostle Ely tell you no matter what your ATR, why you need to be protecting your five senses? Because people have a vested interest in creating illusion. And if your senses are not sharp, the Bible calls them discerning between good and evil. If you have not developed and went through your process of developing your spiritual senses, then when you get into these ATR, you can be easily deceived. And you're not going to know until maybe sometime never. If you want to be honest with it, you won't be 1,000. Sometimes you will live and die and never know the truth. You will die with that illusion. But to those that really want to grow in the ATRs, there are certain things you need to look at when it comes to powerful people. Because there's a certain behavior that you have when you are powerful. When you're powerful, there's no need to argue. I'm not going to go back and forth. I don't have a point to prove. I want you to understand, when you know that you know that you know that you know, there's no impression. There's no reason to deceive. When you're powerful, I'm going to say it again. When you are truly powerful in your ATR, there is no reason to deceive. Because your power is going to provide for you. Your power is going to protect you. Your power is going to illuminate your understanding. Your power is going to make a way for you. So therefore, at what point do you have to be lying to anybody? You don't have a reason. There's no reason for the illusion. I'm going to get what God got for me anyway, so I don't have a reason to put on the air for you. And that's not just me, that's anybody that is powerful. When people have to go out their way to lie, deceit, draw red lines, take history out, those are false starts. Because when you're not built off of false starts, you don't have to do that. Straight up. If you in your house and you don't want somebody there, call the Pope. Because you in the position of power. There is no argument. But when you are built off of illusions, then you got to keep, deception got to breed deception. Deception has to breed deception. Lies got to breed lies. People are not doing stuff because they want to keep up the illusion. And let me tell y'all something. When the powerful show up, I don't care how much deception you got out there. I don't care how much illusion, how much propaganda you got out there. And propaganda is just false information. Distorted information. Some true, some lie. You understand? Let me tell y'all something. Since I'm a Sagittarius, I can say this. Somebody can weaponize the truth to create deception. I'm going to say that again because that went over some of y'all head. Some people could weaponize truth to create deception. Let me explain. Somebody can tell you partial truth to create the deception. They did see your husband down there at the gym with a woman, but that they told you it was another woman when it was his sister. You understand? Somebody could utilize knowledge of the ATRs that is truthful, but turn around and deceive you because them themselves are not a practice of that particular information they gave you. I have listened to people talk like they are so powerful. They act like they take my information, they take my training, and I'm like, you don't even have that kind of faith. You have no business walking around with that type of information because you don't even have that kind of relationship with the divine or the spirit like that to even be saying that kind of stuff. When I used to hear my grandmother talk, I said to myself, one day I'm going to get a chance to say it like that. Because you don't want to be out here making those type of statements, but you can't back it up. That's a false start. Some of y'all may be impressed, may be inspired by certain people, but if you don't have the weight of the anointing to carry out the stuff that they're carrying out and protect it in certain means, I admonish you, don't do that. Wait till you're in a position. You may not ever be in a position to say it. But don't go around there talking and conveying information that's based off of somebody else that's powerful, when you yourself, you aspiring to be powerful. Some people go to lie because they ain't got it. Just keep your head on the swivel. Yes, sir. Listen, I am sharing insight. I do this to encourage you. I do this to shine light in dark spaces. Even if you are not initiated, even if you are not in voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, you might be in a you might be doing shamanism, you might be doing Kabbalah, you might be doing Mosaic, man, whatever. But when it comes to universal laws, it's a universal truth. It applies no matter where you at, and it gives you a better way of living. It gives you a better way of interacting with people, places, and things without wasting your energy, your ashay on stuff that you don't have to defend. When you become powerful, a lot of stuff that I am saying gonna make all the sense in the world. When you aspire to be strong in the Lord, it's going to make all the sense in the world. But when you yourself are living behind illusions, you don't want real powerful people talking. I know why my website, I know why I'm going through the thing. They don't want y'all to know this information. When I be telling y'all to share the information, you know what my concept is? The more y'all that's illuminated, it makes my job easier. The more you guys that are walking in personal truth, it makes a real powerful man or woman job easier. Because then we don't have to struggle with the ignorance of the darkness. We don't have to struggle with the illusions you have about what conjure can do and what it can't do. It's some of y'all out here, y'all talking about something, oh, I done did wrong. Listen, if it was the type of magic that most of y'all think, then why do I have a job? Why do I pay my more? If it's the type of conjure, why do I strive to live lawfully if it's about the conjure? Why do I try to align myself with positive people and inspiring people? Because when I say positive people, when I say positive, I mean balanced people. They understand they're negative and they're positive. They ain't got nothing to prove. They just here to do what they got to do, and they going to try to get up out of here. You understand? That's what I mean by the illusion of powerful. Some of y'all giving certain people so much credit that they do not deserve. But the people that deserve the credit, you trying to take it from us. But when you're powerful, your work going to speak for itself. But I'm just trying to show y'all that when you are wrongly perceived or interpreted by the senses, then when you run across somebody that is actually powerful, you don't know how to behave because you haven't followed somebody that had the perception of powerful. I had somebody say, well, Apostle Ely, this what I'm going through is beyond your ability. No, it's not. You didn't realize that I understood your assignment. And I didn't fall for your assignment. Some of y'all think that I don't know certain things or I don't do certain things because I didn't fall for your assignment. You had an agenda that I was aware of. And so I moved and responded based off what I was told by my spirit. And therefore, because I didn't mistreat you or mishandle you, you didn't think I knew your assignment or your agenda, but I did. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're powerful. See, you can be like, when you're in a position of power, you know what's going on. You know how to handle it. I diffused the situation and I made sure the situation did not get out of hand. But some of you guys don't understand when it comes down to spirituality and real powerful people, we see your agenda. We see what you're trying to do. But I utilize, because I'm a Sagittarius, I try to teach you within your deception. I try to teach you within your misguided agenda. I tried to teach you in the midst of you trying to get something that I knew you wasn't woman enough to apprehend. I knew this. And at the end of the day, even when you left, you still learned something. Even though you didn't get what you were fishing for. Because Moby Dick was not to be captured. Ha! Praise Jehovah. All right? Thank you so much, Natasha, for this is a wonderful message. Praise Jehovah. Listen. To all of my supporters and all of you guys that are going to be helping me with the crowning of Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, I appreciate that. Because let me tell y'all something. People say, oh, don't put this out there. Listen, I'm powerful. My spirits are powerful. So therefore, I don't have to worry about the perception of other people. The Bible says don't let your good be evil spoken of. Okay? You got to realize if you're going to follow these ATRs, develop yourself so you can walk up under the strength of your cross. The Bible said God will He will put nothing upon you that you cannot bear. Okay? So therefore, if it's meant for you, you will have the support to bring that thing to pass. He said, without a vision, the people perish. And I say, without a vision, the people perish. So now that you know my vision, there's no illusion to my vision. There's no illusion to my agenda or my purpose. Now you know that when you are dealing with Apostle Ely, you know what you're investing in. You know what type of mindset that I have. You know what kind of agenda that I have. So you can walk confidently in the security of whatever decision you decide, whether you decide to help or not. It is your decision. But it is not based off of illusion. It's not based off deception. Because I don't need that. I don't need that. Welcome to Monday. They say you are the real McCoy. Yes. Hit that like button. Thank you, Natasha, for it. But thank you, Natasha, for it. Let me tell y'all something. I believe that God is aligning me with powerful people or people that He is going to bring into great power. Let me tell you why. Because energy attracts energy. Now, if you have the illusion of power, then you're not going to want to be around this light. Because they're going to find out that you ain't nothing but a 20 white bolt. Maybe a 40 on a good day. But if you are really powerful, you're going to want to align with other great power. That's just how magnets. Iron sharpen iron. When you are constantly finding somebody around people, whether it's economically, whether it is educational wise or whatever, but they only want people following them that are less than them, that's an illusion. Because if you're great, you want to be around great people. You want to be told you're great by great people. I want to educate y'all. I would rather a pretty woman tell me I'm handsome. It don't mean no when a bunch of ugly people telling you look good. Because it could be true, could not be true. They mentally challenged. If Jay-Z tell me I got it going on and he's a billionaire, then you get the concept. When Aretha Franklin is telling Whitney Houston she's great, when Whitney Houston is telling Jennifer Hudson she's great, when you're a type of person that cannot be around people that are in good places and you got to be the only one in a good place, that's an illusion. You want a false perception. You want people giving you false compliments. I'd rather have a compliment from somebody like Madame Oshun that's already on a level. Don't mean I don't appreciate y'all compliments, but understand where I'm coming from. I'm trying to make a point. I ain't trying to diss nobody. But great people compliment you has a more gravitas than people that are growing to aspire to be where you are. Because these other great people have nothing to lose. They're already great. They're great in their prospective places. You understand? So if you want to dismiss illusions, then really grow and be around people that can develop you and do your work. Y'all, feed your ancestors. Feed your ancestors. And they will keep your eyes open. They will keep a lookout for you. For all you that got Native American ancestry, deal with your ancestors so they can keep a lookout and warn you of the deception. Huh? And then you can be like David in the Bible. You can move wisely among them that ain't got it for you. Huh? For all of you guys that lie, I got clientele base. Y'all know who y'all are. So when you see this lie, don't play with me. You make good money. You above 6 figures. So all of you guys, I would like you to donate, because I don't want to be out here with raising this money a long time. So all of you guys that can donate $1,000 to this, this crowning, I should say, I know you can. So I would like you to donate if you, when you can, and if you will. But I know you have the capacity to do it. And there's somebody might want to sacrifice. I'm not stopping nobody. But we get 20 people to do $1,000. We got 40 people to do 500. So maybe 2 of y'all can get together and put y'all 500 together to do 1,000. I don't care. I get maybe 4 people can get $250 together, and all y'all come up with $1,000. I don't like, if you don't mind helping spread this to make this an effective way that we start as a village taking care of the child. With the child in this particular case is a child of Ochosi. He did not ask me to do this. He did not inquire me to do this. This is something I stepped out here and said, you know what, this will be a good thing, because this will also teach other people how much this stuff really costs. And that's even if you're not being deceived. That's even if somebody's got your best interest at heart. It is costly even to somebody like me. You understand? So we appreciate all of you guys that will go to that GoFund account and donate there. You want to do readings or work with me, go to my website by all means. If you cash out Apostle Ely, you make sure you put in there, I'm being straight up with you, no illusion. Put on there crowning for Ochosi. Because if you don't put that on there, that comes directly to me. Okay? You want to donate to Minister Mario? I would love for you to do so. Say crowning of Ochosi in your cash app. That money goes directly to, if you can't find the GoFundMe, it is on my Facebook page. It is on, I gotta put on my Instagram. It is on my YouTube. It is on my TikTok. Yeah, I think I got it on there. But the only one I don't have it on there that I gotta put on there is yeah, that's right. Be specific. I want to come on here and share with you guys. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. $1,000, Minister Mario. Thank you so much. And let me tell y'all something. This is how you dispel illusions. I don't have to get on here and act broke. I don't have to get on here and act like it is what it is. And we appreciate all of you that he's getting a crown for his health. And we appreciate all of you guys that he is my church administrator, and he has been supporting Apostle Ely. I have no problem representing him. I have no problem. He's never stabbed me in my back. There's many people that try to get him to do things against me, undermine me, and he's always stood his ground when it came to me. And my eldest son is on here. He said Minister Mario is the only person that he's seen, because he was a child with me growing up. He said that he saw that gave back. He said he's the only one that he saw that you helped get on his feet, and he turned around and helped. He said most people that you help get on their feet, they walk away from you. And my kids have a lot of respect for Minister Mario in that respect. So any of you guys that want to participate in his crowning, I myself, I'm not asking you to do something I'm not doing, because I'm definitely going to do. But I wanted to give an opportunity, because Mr. Mario helped a lot of you get to me. He helps a lot of you get y'all products. He don't do it, but he's handling all of the, because I ain't techno savvy, so he does all of the emails and all that stuff y'all be computing back for, my Zoom consultation. Mr. Mario be doing all that. So I have a vested interest to make sure that he's going to be okay. But a lot of you all have a vested interest too, because as a powerful man, I need people I can trust. When you are a powerful man or woman, you have to have people that you can trust that close to you. Okay? And let me tell you something. You have to protect those people, because people are going to be doing work against those people, challenging those people. I got other people that I'm going to be bringing in to support. But let me tell y'all something. It's not an easy road. And you have to be spiritually protected. That's just how it is. If somebody telling you something different, they're not being honest with you. They're trying to create an illusion. Okay? Being powerful, hanging around powerful people could be dangerous. So make sure you're going to be around those people. Make sure they got it for you, that they're willing to protect you and also guide you in your own spiritual protection, because there going to be times I ain't around Mr. Mario. He know how to do calendar work. He know how to do a lot of different things. You understand? But he always check in with me. You know what I'm saying? Do you think I should do this? So he's in a good place, but he has to get this thing done for him. He is a father, a single parent. He's raising. She's 14 now. Her birthday is actually coming up this month. So there's a lot of reasons why he needs this procedure. And to all of you guys that share wisdom with me, even if you don't give money, thank you for your insight of helping me have a clear understanding of how this process is supposed to go. I want to tell you I love you and I appreciate it. I don't want you to ever think I do not take and I do not appreciate any insight that a powerful man or woman shares with me, because they don't have to. And so therefore, I was raised by a Virgo. She always said people don't owe you nothing and they ain't got to do nothing for you. And if they do it, it's a blessing. So I say thank you to each and every one of you for what you have done. We're going to, when he gets off, I will do card readings and all that stuff this evening at 9 o'clock. Yeah, he at work. But still tuning in. But I say to you guys, I am proud of what God is doing in my life and what God is doing for many of you guys, from my website, from my products. Don't get caught up in illusions. I gave you a lot of different things. Even if you don't know how to do divination, even if you're not a seer, a reader, a card reader, I gave you a lot of good information of how to get past a lot of the illusions and the illusions of power. Okay? A lot of people watch me and they mimic me. A lot of people watch Madame Oshun and mimic her. Anybody that's really powerful in their conjure, whatever ATR they is, that we always got people that try to mimic. And so you can be up under the illusion that they are authentically powerful, and they're not. They're just regurgitating information or insight that they got from people like me. Okay? But we coming on the scene, and so therefore it's our time to shine. All right? Much love to each and every one of you guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys this evening. I'll be doing your readings and doing conjure. Y'all know I got to go do some work. Listen, I found that red wine that I was looking for. I had it because, listen, I'm anal when it comes to that kind of stuff. I had a certain one because I'm going to do some really dark work, so I needed some red wine. But I found it, and I got me a huge, oh my God. But I'm going to be working today. I'm working on some of my clients, the court cases, doing some enemy work. If you guys want to cash app and support my ministry, all you got to do is cash app $, Apostle Ely. Like, I don't have to be online. If you want to support and give love to Apostle Ely, do so. I appreciate it. If you want to feed me today, you understand? You want to give me something? Hey, just say, this Apostle Ely, cash app. This is for you something to eat today. Apostle Ely, this is for your gas, some gas. I know you all over the place. You're going. I was in the cemetery today. When I tell you I was doing some, let me tell y'all, let me say this. I love working in the cemetery because the spirits of the dead, they love me. When I tell you my ancestors stood up for me in that cemetery on both sides of my bloodline, and I did that work today for Minister Mario and some of my other compadres, but mostly for Minister Mario, to put some on these people at. My God. On today, I love, thank you, Ola Damari, Mighty and Zombie, the El Shaddai, the Elohim, Hathor, all gods and goddesses, thank you. They love me. I love ancestors. Y'all stay with y'all ancestors. Feed your ancestors. Feed your ancestors. And then after you feed them, listen to their guidance. They got your best interest at heart. They lead you my way because they want you to be powerful. All right. God bless y'all. Talk to you later. Much love. See y'all a little later this evening.